Welcome back to Dying Light Pacifist Season 2, a series where we try to get through the whole of Dying Light without wasting anyone. In the last episode, we secured the safe zone for Spike, and today we will continue his story. We continue on the mission first assignment, assigned to us by Spike via to arm car traps. Some of the cars were in the middle of a horde, but it was no problem to me. Just throw firecrackers in the distance, then arm the traps. Moving on, I lit up a few light traps, caused a blackout that would result in us headed to the substation where we meet the Goon. But no worries, he was just a big cupcake. I swiftly broke his ankles, complained about how players need to be held by their hands. Players, man, they be blind. I don't remember that being in the first patch. And fixed the blackout. We headed back to the new safe zone where we get a glimpse of the bolter.
Oh shit.
No, that, my friends, that is what you call a... What do you call those skin? A bloater.
What is that?
A bolt. Then we went to sleep. Next morning, we went and talked to Spike. Unfortunately, Brecken's mission failed. Now he wants us to go to the tower to meet the Australian man himself, Brecken.
Who's your friend?
Jade and Crane talk to Brecken and he reluctantly agrees to let Crane take care of the airdrops tonight. We made it to the airdrop. Oh, barely. Now onto this part where we need to get some zombies off the area. It only took me a few minutes, but I managed to get the zombies to walk off on their own off this little balcony thing. And now, let's head to the airdrop. Crane recovers the drop, burns it to force interaction with Rais, but keeps one. This plot is never continued, hence the single vial Crane took is a plot hole. Shoot! Now, running away from the volatiles, I successfully made it back to the tower without killing anyone. Back at the tower, there was a meeting about trading with local warlord and tattoo enthusiast Rais. Crane steps up to say that he will be the one to head over to the garrison.
Clean slate, right?
Raheem gives us his blessings, and Brecken agrees to the plan.
Wish me luck, kid.
Good luck, brother.
You're going to need it.
We arrive at the garrison and witness the execution of a man's right hand. Bang!
Was that my left or your left?
Crane makes his move on dealing the A, with Rais taking Crane's services and loyalty. We talk to Kareem then head out to fix the antennas, but not before speaking with the homies in blue. I made it to the first antenna where I accidentally triggered the explosive car, resulting in a zombie walking towards it. Here. Oh shit! Oh. Get away from that. Please, guys, you gotta get away from that. Oh my gosh! After meeting the toad, I ignored him, turned on the power, then climbed up the antenna. The antenna was a dud, so we had to zip line west and headed to the next antenna. Over at Alexi's antenna, we turned on the transmitter and headed back to the garrison. On our second mission with Kareem, we had to grab protection fees from nearby settlements. Crane calls the GRE, and you can notice here that Crane is feeling more and more annoyed and skeptical with the GRE, like he is beginning to see through them.
From a nearby village.
Just do what he asks and stay close to him.
Oh my
Remember
gosh,
what's at
they
stake.
suck us.
Yeah, Crane out.
We went to our first stop at Jafar's wheel station, then headed to the tunnel where we meet the bomber. How does that even work? Dang! Afterwards, we went straight to the fisherman's village. For this part, the zombies set themselves on fire, got blown up by a bomber, and fell off a porch on their own. None of it is my doing as they are grown up and can speak for themselves, therefore, I have no involvement in the death of a few biters. After grabbing the cash, we headed to the barge, grabbed their cash, then made our way back. Back at the city, Kareem tasked us to grab an envelope for him. Back at the city, Kareem tasked us to grab an envelope for him near the market, so I went ahead, grabbed the envelope, and left. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Back at the garrison, Rais goes back on his word and only gives us 5 vials of antizin, requesting Jade if we want more. We call the homies in blue, and this is when Crane snaps at the GRE for being okay with kidnapping Jade and giving her to Rais.
Here.
Report.
I'm no longer cooperating with Rais. He wanted me to kidnap Jade Aldemir and dump her with him so he can make her fight in his pit.
Yes, and? Was that it?
do you mean, was that it? I'm not a fucking human trafficker.
You seem to have forgotten how much is riding on this file, Crane. If Rais wants one girl, then give her to him. You'll be
Oh
there
my
to keep an eye
gosh,
on her,
this
won't you?
guy.
What the fuck kind of humanitarian outfit are you guys? And for that matter, if this project file can save the world, why keep it a fucking secret?
We're not paying you to be insubordinate, Crane. Get this
Yes,
done.
Alright. We head back to the tower. Crane supplies Jade with the antigen and we talk to Brecken. Afterwards, we went up to the rooftop to talk to Raheem. He opens up to Crane, then we head up to call the GRE. That's beautiful.
This is Crane, do you copy?
What do you want, Crane?
I want you to start the antigen drops again, at least near the tower. These people need help.
We put you in Haran to find our file, not to play Mother Teresa. Or does this mean you've reconsidered Rice's proposal? Perhaps Miss Aldemir would even be willing to cooperate.
Oh my
Test her
gosh.
skills in a new environment.
You start giving us some antigen and then we'll talk about what Rais wants.
Oh, it's us now, is it? Well, I'm afraid your request is out of the question in any case. Things have gotten a bit strained with the Ministry. Resuming the airdrops would not be politically advantageous at the moment.
Of course not.
You assholes take the fucking cake, you know that? You and your fucking file.
Yeah.
Look, I'll locate the file for you, but I'm gonna take a good long look at it before I decide what to do about
In
it.
the next mission, Jade calls us about stealing antigen from Rice's school. At the school, we witnessed Tahir execute 3 men. After that, we headed into the school. Come on, trigger. Ow! I was behind the freaking thing. Okay, that's pretty much it. And this is where things were gonna get a little complicated. Inside the school, I encountered the first few enemies. After trying for some time, I had to kill them with my fists. Owned! You already owned, boy. That works. Come on. Oh gosh. Okay, he's dead. Had no choice. You know how it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh well, he's dead. Perfect. Well, now we're at the library where we have to find the keys to the basement. Now this part sucks because you need to kill all the thugs here to be able to progress, even if you found where the key is. And what made it even worse for my sanity is that I can get these idiots to kill themselves via a fire. Now you may be asking, why is this worse for my sanity? Because now I have to wait for these stubborn nutsacks to chase me, then I need to bait them into the fire. I was seriously considering just killing them, but I am not a violent person, for I am a saint. I ended the stream there to recall. Okay guys, I'm gonna end this stream right here. Frick this. I freaking hate them. I'm trying my hardest not to swear. Dude, oh my gosh. Those 2 idiots. Those 3 freaking idiots, I swear. I'm so pissed. I can still see it in my freaking brain. I can still see the backing up, that stupid backing up way freaking. I'm done. Let's do this. Alright. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Go to series, go to freaking game. I don't. After taking 2 days off, now the next stream. We're off to a good start as 1 thug is killed by a zombie. Now there's 3 more remaining. Unfortunately, the zombie also died, so it is up to me to lead them to their self-inflicted demise. I experimented a little bit, and saw that if I died, the enemies lose interest in me. And with them losing interest, I saw their walking pattern. They head up the library, take a look around, and then back down near the classroom I was camping in. The great part about this is that they get really close to the fire, so now I have to find a way to get them on fire without touching them. In a very lucky instance, one of the thugs threw a throwing star at me, which resulted in an animation that expanded his hitbox, thus accidentally shoving his friend into a fire. Now 2 is a number. Another self-inflicted demise occurred by me throwing a firecracker into the fire. Now, obviously, this guy should not be stupid enough to be distracted by an object. The fire wraps around him like a blanket as he burns, all while his friend is walking away all cool like a guilty murderer.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
While looking around for another solution, I got jump scared in the toilet by a zombie. I see him as my Frankenstein. I lead him to the idiotic thug at the library, and they fight it out. The zombie died, so I had to find another technique. I ran out of firecrackers at this point, so I explored the school to see if I can get the recipes for it. After a while, I found and made firecrackers. I had hoped that he would fall for it and get consumed by the flames, but that did not work either. To my surprise, he went off his usual patrol route and went around the fire. I used this to my advantage to continuously get beat up by him until he eventually kicked me. Crane, hard as a rock, did not budge, resulting in him in a jumping motion that landed him in the flaming inferno. All 4 thugs have killed themselves or gotten killed, and I, an innocent man. I evaded the zombies as I was headed down the basement. After, we met back with Jade. Okay, now for this freaking part. I got some zombies to help me though. It's all good.
God, Crane, you're such an oaf. Why don't you just stick your head out the door and shout, "Here we are, come get us"? That's plastic explosives, right?
What the frick is a plastic explosive? Is that a thing? It didn't have to.
Promise
Oh my
me
gosh.
you won't let Rahim near that height.
What? Yeah, of course, I promise, just go!
Now we have once again 4 enemies that have to decommission themselves. Luckily, I had backup. A few virals, a few biters, and a crawler to help me. 3 of the thugs died to the zombies, but there was one that surprisingly withstood the virus well. And he actually survived both virals, which obviously became a problem for me. I led him to a stray zombie, but even he killed him. After a few minutes of trying to find another zombie to kill him, or the fire that mysteriously disappeared, I had to punch him. On him! We left the school and see a bolter again. A little bit of foreshadowing for my next obstacle. Back at the tower, me and Rahim talked about blowing up the nest. It takes a while, but he agrees that I should be the one to do the job.
Hey Doc, you got a minute?
Oh, it's, Kane.
Dr. Zera tells us we need to get a sample tissue of a bolter. Now, prior to this, I had already thought that maybe if I chase a bolter long enough, he would trip and fall to his death, similar to how volatiles fall when chasing you. That is the scream of a volatile that fell. Now, let me show you a few attempts of me chasing a bolter. It's gonna happen.
Beat up, bullied, and dunked on. Beat up, bullied, and dunked on. Bullied and dunked on. Yeah. Let's get it.
We only rock with Mavericks. If you a clone, then step off the canvas. Lest you get beat up, bullied, and dunked on. We gon' leave you beat up, bullied, and dunked on. We said we only rock and dunked on. We gon' leave you beat up, bullied, and dunked on.
Excellently, it was pressing to me. Descended from the parents, I inherited 3 passports. I can flex a triple residency. Probably why I'm passing boundaries so effortlessly. If a rapper wanna step, they step with hesitancy. Cause I'm wrecking with ease. Flow epidemic on these beats that I finessed in the beam. And got a reservoir of seconds I can spend on you dweebs. Think I got a ton of patience, homie, tested to see. I undertook a mission with impossible odds. I can't cruise with no time, uncles. I'm obviously not easily boxed. That's why they be asking, what do I rock? It's Tino Ranga, Tita Tonga, and abolish the cops.
Oh yeah, unapologetic with my fanatic, don't fear. Never let the team, they're in the pedestal here. It's real, we don't do a fitty aesthetic, not here. But we nice right here, cause we only rock with Mavericks. If you a clone, then step off the canvas. Lest you get beat up, bullied, and dunked on. We gon' leave you beat up, bullied, and dunked on. We said we only rock with Mavericks. If you a clone, then step off the canvas. Lest you get beat up, bullied, and dunked on. We gon'
On the last attempt, I chased a bolter that was on the bridge, chased him through the grass. Now mind you, I was sliding so that I could regain some stamina while maintaining speed. By chance, as soon as I slid, the bolter turned a quick U-turn and ran into me. You idiot! Ragdolling him and making him fall to his death. This demise was my fault. I got the sample before getting killed myself. Now we're back at the trailer, and after checking the samples, he and Dr. Camden, a fellow researcher he is working with, results in a breakthrough of a potential cure. Crane tells them he would bring the data to Dr. Camden. After leaving the safe zone, Crane receives a call from Raheem. He went to blow up the nest himself. We are now on a rush to go and rescue him. We find him at an abandoned train yard in one of the cars, surrounded by zombies. It was pretty easy to get rid of the zombies. They all ran into a spike on their own. Now for the next big challenge was the toad. What? Now I kid you not, but I spent almost 40 minutes trying to get this guy to kill himself. It may not seem like much, but just imagine dying over and over again to a toad, climbing up and up again, hoping that his own spit would kill him. The noise it makes, the damn. Did you think that I wouldn't do it? Huh? Did you think that I was cowardly to do it? You thought I was just gonna be a pacifist? You thought wrong. Crane grabs the bomb, heads over to the nest, plants both of them at the pillars, and pulls the trigger. That's it.
Hey, Raheem! It worked, man! Hey, your plan worked, kid! Raheem? Hey, do you copy?
We head back to the car to find Raheem.
Oh, shit! No, Raheem, stop!
That was Crane, by the way, not me. It's sad, but
It's a fucking bite wound. You goddamn stupid fucking kid! Oh God, Jade.
And well, that was episode 2 of Dying Light Pacifist Season 2. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Be sure to check out the last season and also check out DarkViperAU's GTA 5 Pacifist, the series that inspired it all. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I will catch you on the flip side.